See if the stream actually decides to work. All right. I think everything is working. I hope. I don't really know. All right. Hey, everyone. I don't know if anyone's here yet, but I don't really have a whole heck of a lot planned. Just some dumb things that I've been meaning to get to for quite some time that, I don't know, maybe they work, maybe they don't, I don't know. This is day 2 of my February streamathon where I try to get a lot of my backlog of stupid plans fixed. So today we're going to work on maybe a game. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I work on this controller over here. I don't really know. I've got controllers by my feet. Who knows what we're going to get to. I don't plan on going live very long, but, you know, get a few things done maybe. Hopefully. I'm hoping to get at least one thing done today. That's the goal of these streams, is get things off my backlog that have just been sitting around and I just haven't gotten around to for forever. So, because what you can't see off camera is there are literal boxes of controllers next to my feet, and there's just been things everywhere, and I'm trying to clean things up a little bit. This is Bestine. Bestine is a amazing solvent thinner thing that is great at removing stuff that's sticky. I use it to removing, like when I remove a sticker from something and you've got a little bit excess left over, like sticky residue. As an example, so we've got Heroes Over Europe, this game here that is very sticky. I hope this is showing up. So it's currently stuck to my fingers because there was, I guess, tape on here at some point. I've been trying to clean this off for forever using isopropyl alcohol and whatever, and it's still just sticky and disgusting. So I'm gonna use a little bit of Bestine just to finally make this case not be gross, because legitimately every single time I go through my PS3 collection and move stuff around, this is always stuck to another game because the case is just gross and sticky. So we're gonna use a little bit of Bestine here. And I don't want to use too much because this stuff is very expensive. And so I'm going to be very, very light with it just because it's expensive. But yeah, wow. Already taking the stickiness right off. I can visually see, wow, yeah, it's completely gone. I've been using isopropyl alcohol on this multiple times. Dad Chris, what's up, my dog? How are you, sir? Oh, already, this is perfect. It's no longer sticky, which is what I wanted. So, dog things. Oh, you know what? Hang on, while you're there, I'm gonna see if I can figure this out. I don't know how to do this. Can I... How do I do... I don't know how to do this. There's some way I saw that I can gift people free membership to like my channel like once a month, and you're obviously a regular, so I don't mind giving you a free membership, but I don't know how I'm supposed to do that. How do I give you a free membership? I can barely hear you, but the speakers on this PC... Oh, that's a bummer. Man. This is the microphone right here. This is my ASMR stream. Click the button. I don't know what button I'm supposed to click. What? How do I do it? I'm gonna Google it. Do I give someone a free membership on YouTube? How do I do this? You must purchase gift. No, I don't want to purchase a gift. I'm not paying for this. Select the number of users you give it to. What? Okay. That was not helpful. To my channel. Maybe that'll help. Use the membership gifting. What? How does it even work? Start live stream. Go to locate gifting button in the live chat. Where's that at? Where's the gifting button? How do I gift things? I don't know how to do this. I can show support, membership gifting. You have 10 gift memberships. Okay. I can terms apply. All right. Cool. What just happened? There you go. Oh, I guess it's just random. All right. I guess it sucks. You don't just get to choose. It's just a random thing. I'm sorry. Never mind. Never mind. I don't even know who any of those people are. I thought that I could just gift you a membership, but apparently I can't. This is when I find out I just spent, like, money on this somehow. I hope not. Okay. I don't know. Whatever. So I guess I say random. These are all clearly my biggest fans. I don't know exactly who they are, but sorry, Dad Chris. I tried giving you a free membership, but I don't know. Sucks. Anyways, next we're gonna try something stupid. This PS2 game is water damaged and looks awful. You can see the label is actually peeling off of the front of this. That's because the actual manual had water damage and this stuck to it, and then it obviously just kind of like peeled off. Do you want this? You can have this for free. It works. I'm not joking. It works. I will even pay money to have it resurfaced. I just don't know what to do with it, and it needs a home. No, you don't want it. I can't give it to you for free. I don't have a PS2. Well, we can get you set up with a PS2, bud. So I'm going to see if Bestine will also work on this paper that's stuck to it. I don't know if that'll take that off. I don't need a PS2. You do need a PS2. So you can play Medal of Honor Rising Sun. I don't want a PS2. Well, that's sad to hear. Okay. I still want to fix my PS2. Well, I can probably help you out with it. You just gotta let me know what the issue is. What even is the issue with yours? Is it not reading discs, or it's gonna be my... I don't think this is working. I know if I use isopropyl alcohol, it just like completely removes the label, but I just need to remove the paper. It thinks it's a PS. What does that even mean? It's been a long time. We'll hook it up and find out. I have two. Alright, well, hook one of them up and find out what's wrong with it. I have, I think, 5 broken ones here that I need to fix. Most of them, one of them needs a new power supply. A couple of them need work on the actual, like, there's these little resistors that are between a couple of the chips. and I have to buy the resistors and figure out which ones are bad. That's a whole thing, and it sucks. You have a PS4. I actually, like, not that long ago, got so I had a PS4. No, wait, I've always had a PS4. PS3 is what I actually just recently got. Actually, PS3, I did not want a PS4. My roommate really wanted a PS4, and I was like, "Listen, I will buy it. You can pay me back, but if you stop paying me, I don't care if we're however many months in. If you stop paying me, I'm just gonna keep it." And he goes, "Okay." So he started paying me for like maybe a month or two of just like, I forgot what it was, like $15 a month or something. And so I think he gave me like maybe $30, or maybe, you know, like a small, like not enough to even remotely cover the cost of it. And then he just stopped paying me, and I go, "What the heck?" He goes, "Yeah, I don't really want a PS4 anymore." I'm like, all right, so I'm just stuck with it because I had to pay it off. So, yeah. I wish that was the only time I stupidly trusted someone with money and found out that they're just not going to pay you back. But it's one of the many times. I'm very gullible. I believe people when they say they're going to pay me back. So that's how I ended up stuck with a PS4. I really wanted an Xbox One, and so I ended up getting a PS4 because of that. And my PS4 has seen almost zero use out of me. Can I borrow 20 grand? I wish I had 20 grand right now, because I would just have a new house at this point. I'm saving up for that down payment. I wonder if we can scrape this very gently. I don't want to damage the already damaged label. Ooh, this is working real well. Okay. Okay. This is probably not very exciting content, but I'm excited that this works. I really do. I do have 4 grand. I do have that in my savings because I'm saving up for that house. But you got a very kind of expensive Christmas gift from me, so I don't want to hear anything about it. But yeah, I don't know. Figure out what's wrong with your PS2s. Maybe I can fix them. It's very nice. I think I was more excited for you to get it than you were. If you can get... if you can get back... What? What? If you can get the back errors in support, I'll give you a cut. What is it? What does it mean? What does it even mean? I don't understand what you're saying. Putting all of this work trying to restore a very clearly damaged game. This is a gigantic waste of my time. But we're here, and we're going to get this fixed up together. And then I'm just going to give this away to someone. Anyone who wants this can have it. What? Yes, Chris. There are still 2 fish. I have like 40 fish. My fish keep breeding. I don't know what. Do you want some fish? You can just come to my tank and just take a bunch if you want. They just keep multiplying. No, I'm bored of the tank. I feel bad because I kind of feel the same way about mine. I don't give my fish nearly the attention that they deserve. I think it's really cool. But, you know, I think if a catastrophic event killed off all my fish again, I'd probably retire my fish tank. Because I definitely don't care as much as I used to about them. Like, I still care about them, you know, but I don't know. Also, I have a crazy water filter in there, too. It's like one of those, like, water filters that, like, lives outside. Yeah. Rob killed all my fish once. He was cleaning my tank, and I hired him to clean my fish tank, and then he killed all of my fish, and then refused to buy me new fish after killing them all. Yeah, it was stupid. Oh, Chris, when are you gonna get bad tattoos with Ben and I? You didn't even say anything about the one that I got, that I texted you. You were supposed to come with. That's how I ate cow tongue tacos with him. I don't even know what that means. That sounds disgusting. I'm not gonna get the rest of this off on camera together. I have done things to the image of that's alright. This is a family friendly stream. Let's keep things very. I don't know where you're going with it, but I'm gonna stop you before you get anywhere with it. Reflection and therapy. Good. That's what you need. Thank you. I'll take donations for a tattoo. It's almost my birthday. That's not happening. In fact, I've tried paying you to ship me 2 CDs that I paid you to pick up for me, and you refuse to do so. So I just paid you to buy 2 CDs that you won't ship to me. I actually paid you extra. If you want me to get it, come work out in my basement. What? My car's a flat tire. Sounds like a lot of excuses. Well, I've gotten most of this paper off, which is very promising because it leads me to believe that I can, because I've got several games that are this way, and this one was like probably one of the most damaged. So that is very promising. I'll deal with the rest of this at a later date because you don't need to sit there and watch that. I feel like that is a good system that seems to work. So I just have a couple more pieces of paper here that I'm going to have to deal with. But this is mostly fixed up. Oh wow, you just sent me a photo of your workout equipment. I do need to work out. I have gotten fat. I am very fat. I'm the fattest I have been ever, and it is not good. I snapped. Yeah, I saw that. I saw the photo. It was very nice. It was very, very nice. All right. I'm gonna figure out what's wrong with it. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do that. We're gonna figure out what's wrong with this. Maybe. So, problem is, if you turn left, it's workout stuff. If you turn right, there, it's wine. Yeah. Alright, so this controller, I bought it not working. I paid $3 for it not working. Some may say that's stupid. I would agree with you. But clearly, if we hit the power button, we don't get any lights. So I'm going to open this up, and we're going to go spelunking and try to figure out what in the world is going on with this controller. Why don't you work? What is wrong with you, Wiimote? More power, baby. Have to peel off the sticker first because it's going to interfere with opening the shell. The other fun part about these shells is I've yet to take one of these apart without breaking clips off. So this is probably going to crack the clips on this. It's fine. They don't seem to actually matter at all, but it is rather annoying. I should have peeled this off before stream because now you're just watching me peel a sticker, which, you know, is not great. Do I want my goose? Yeah, I'll take the goose back. The goose is incredible. Sorry, I'm responding to a text message that Chris sent me rather than messaging in the chat. Alright. He has won a lot of them. I do see that. There's a lot of awards on the goose. Alright, let's crack this bad lad open. Is this the wrong size? What's really stupid if you're paying attention is I have an anti-static mat, then I have a less expensive anti-static mat, and then I have a really cheap one on top of it. None of that makes sense. Yeah, pretty much. Well, like, this one's real expensive, and then I melted it. So then I got this one, and I spilled glue all over it, and it looks disgusting. So I bought this one just for filming, essentially. And stream can just have the whatever gross mat. It doesn't really matter. Because I don't really get a ton of views on stream. So people complain about the black mat being disgusting looking. But no one really seems to complain in the live streams, at least. Come on, separate. Please separate. Come on. There we go. There's one. Ooh, I don't think I broke that clip. Well, let's see if I can get this one off too without breaking it. There we go. Ooh, I didn't break either clip, I think. No, I broke both of them. Never mind. I always break both clips. Doesn't matter. It's fine. All right, let's try and figure out what in the world is wrong. Not that gross. It's gross, but it's not terrible. It actually looks like that's water damage, which is concerning. That looks perfect. Alright, buddy, you gotta make it. Have a good night, sir. I appreciate you dropping in. Sorry, I tried giving you membership, but it didn't work. There we go. It's great. So what's going on up here? Do we have some corrosion, maybe? I don't see any issues. Oh, that looks really gnarly. Nothing particularly looks bad on this, other than right here. Definitely had corrosion up here under this chip, and then this button here looks really dirty. Not sure if it's working or not. Obviously we had some damage here, but would that stop it from powering on? I don't really know. How do the solder joints on this thing look? Okay, all that looks fine. I'm concerned about this button here. But that button wouldn't stop it from powering. Well, should we try and take out the actual battery terminal, see if there was an issue in that? Oop, that went flying. Alright. It doesn't look bad. It doesn't look dirty at all. So I think I kind of took that apart for no reason. We can kind of clean that up a little bit. But we did have a lot of like rust down in there, so I was thinking it might have been related, but it doesn't look like it was at all. To like any obviously damage to this, because this looks fine. Now that I ripped that out, I gotta... How do you go back in there? I obviously don't think that just sits in there. Or does it? Is it just the pressure hold it in place? I'll find out. If it doesn't, we'll take it back out. Oh, I'm stupid. That's how that goes on there. It's like, that feels so loose. Obviously that little metal clip goes over this piece here. Alright, so now I do want to pry that back up since I bent it a little bit. Ooh. Alright. Well, that was a silly move on my part, but... clean up this battery corrosion or whatever's going on under here. Let's see. I'm just going to loosely kind of put this slightly back together. I'm trying to remember how this goes. I don't know that just cleaning that off there is going to magically bring it back to life. I think this might need a little bit of actual poking and prodding with the digital microscope, but we'll see. We'll see if that was all that I needed. I doubt it, but we'll take a look. Nope. Still no juice. So this one's definitely going to need a lot more testing. I was hoping it might just be something simple like a little bit of battery corrosion or something, but no, unfortunately, not looking good for this one. Alright. Don't see anything else that I'm missing, but I'm not sure. Whatever. This is a future Shawn issue, not something I could quickly finish on stream. Stream is for just quick little what have yous, not full blown nonsense, and this falls into the full blown nonsense category. So we'll throw those back together. Maybe I can figure it out at a later date. Maybe this is just a parts controller, because it does have clearly some good parts on it. The shell is in great shape for the most part. But also, anyone watching right now, if you are watching, after I'm done going live here, I do have a video that I will be uploading. It's fixing a Tiger handheld. So if you'd like to watch that, feel free to drop in and check that video out, because that weirdly took a lot of time because I had to order parts and it was a whole thing. But yeah, well, I won't spoil any of my findings, but that was a whole thing. And I cut it down from a lot, because it was a lot of me messing around, and so I spent a lot of time cutting it down to just make it not annoying to watch. It's one of the things I try and do with the videos. I try to make it like palatable. You don't need to see, like, I leave a lot of like my things that I'm like poking and prodding around in, but when I'm just wild goose chasing, like, I leave that out. So, oh, that's backwards. All right, this was failure. Why are you not lining up? How did I do that backwards? You go that way. There we go. Help if I put the little clear parts in there correctly. Where are my screws? Oh, the power button didn't line up. Dang it. Whatever. Not worried about it. It doesn't work anyways, so I don't need this to be perfect, just good enough to put away. It will go back into the box of broken things that's just to my right, until we come back to it at a later date. Alright, what do I want to fix? I'm going to do one last thing. This just needs to be cleaned, so I'm just going to take this apart and throw all of that in an ultrasonic cleaner. This is a cheap garbage third-party controller, but I think it looks cool, so I bought it. and it is very disgusting. It has clearly someone spilled sody pop in it, and it is very gross. So we're gonna take it apart. I'm gonna throw everything in the ultrasonic cleaner. I'm not gonna make you sit through any of that off camera, but you can kind of watch this come apart if you want. If you feel like it. If you're bored, if you're lonely, if you just want to hang out and talk. I don't know who makes high frequency. Because, like, a lot of these brands, like Pelican, as an example, was really realistically a sub-brand of the brand Performance. Oh, that's fun. That's broken. So I wonder if high frequency also was one of those, like, sub-brands of someone else. So part of this just broke off. It was clearly broken before I took it apart, but the shell's broken. I might have to super glue it. Yeah, because that clearly went on there, but that broke off. I'm sure someone just dropped this really hard. Oh, this is disgusting. Oh, that's kind of weird. So, that's wild. This has clearly been cut to size. That's fascinating. So they must have just taken a generic, this looks like the D-pad for a Sega Master System, and they clearly just cut it because it probably just didn't fit whatever their case design was, and that was cheaper than manufacturing new ones. That's hilarious. I've never seen that. Wow. So yeah, you can see someone just took a pair of scissors and went. I obviously don't think the previous owner did this. This was probably done by someone at the factory or whatever, just to make these fit. I don't know what it's interfering with. What really? I guess just the top button up there is what it was interfering with. I'm gonna take a photo of how this alignment is, because I'm gonna take all this apart and I don't want to forget which way this all went back together. Alright. Because all of this is going in the bath. I guess if I really needed to, I can just watch back the stream to figure out how to put this all back together. Oh, that one's really stuck in there. Oh, gross. That's interesting. This is physically broken too. Are these stuck in there? Wow, yeah, these are just stuck in there. There we go. There we go. And how do you come apart? Does this not come apart? I genuinely don't know. It's very old and I don't want it to break. Does this actually separate, or? I think I'm going to leave that because I don't know if it separates or not. And I'm just going to have to try to clean under here somehow. It must separate somehow. But I'm afraid of breaking it. It was a terrible design. I do not like how they designed this. Alright, whatever. That's really kind of the end of the stream. I'm going to throw all this in an ultrasonic cleaner, and I'm going to deep clean all of this, because this is just... Look at this black just gunk that's on this thing. These are all horrific. So, I paid $1 for this. Feel free to judge me in the comments for spending $1 on this, but I think I'm not going to throw these in there. I think I'm just going to clean these by hand, just because they've got metal contacts on them, you know. But everything else, you're all going in the ultrasonic cleaner, and you are getting a deep cleaning. Alright, cool. I appreciate anyone that hung out and was in here chatting away. I appreciate anyone watching this. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your evening, and watch my video that I'm about to drop here in like a minute or two. So, goodbye everybody.